Hello, friends. How are you? I am feeling very trollish today. Um, and part of that is you get the Moonstone Sagittarius, and it is square Saturn in Pisces, and Saturn's retrograde. So it's about old stuff, maybe dad joke kind of day. I'm an old dad. Most my kids are almost grown, and so and a little different today. I just decided to swap things up. I was down here this morning eating breakfast, in the kitchen itself instead of sitting in the nook, and ate ate my waffles and drinking my coffee while I was watching a YouTube maker video. It's something totally different, because I needed something else. I need something different. And again, hence the white T-shirt and everything else. And I had to change stuff up today. So maybe that's the thing. Change it up, right? Don't do what you normally do. Um, go forth and go forth and do great things. It's kind of a joke that I used to tell my sailors when I was in the Navy. Um, but I meant it, and I mean it now. So. Um, you guys know what you need to do. You do. You really do. Um, I'm. I got usually a lot of mind chatter, not necessarily chatter, but like if you go to a Mexican restaurant, at 4:30 or 5 o'clock on a Tuesday afternoon, Taco Tuesday, it's not loud. It's not boisterous. It's not obnoxious. You know, it's not dissonant. It's just lots of things going on, right? You got wait staff going on and people having all different kinds of conversations, and you're having a conversation, but nobody's really being too loud. And now there's a restaurant that I know of that's got these robots that instead of some of the servers taking the stuff from the kitchen to the tables, now they're loading these robots up. And the restaurant that I went to, the robots are playing traditional, Mexican music like you would hear in the restaurant, except the restaurant's playing some of that stuff and the robots are playing different stuff. So it's like, it's almost overstimulation. But you can give yourself a mental vacation. Like I was saying yesterday, take a breath, right? Give yourself some time and realize that you've probably already made the decision, right? You've already decided that you wanted to go in another direction. You've already decided on a new course of action. You already know where you want to be going, and you may not exactly know how you're going to do it, but you're going to get there anyway. The YouTube builder that I was watching, he was building a table, and it was a table that he built for his wife, but it was a piece of glass in it, and when they moved, the glass got broken, and he didn't want to just fill it with 5 gallons of epoxy, and he just didn't want to do all that. So we went in a totally different direction, and he's going to give the table away to his subscribers, and he's doing totally different stuff, and he screwed it up twice, and he just moved forward with it. Johnny builds, for anybody that wants to know, and he just goes all in with whatever he's doing, and he'll figure it out, and it's like, oh, I didn't know it was going to do that. So he just figures it out as he goes, which is, I kind of think, what we need to be doing. Later on today, the moon is going to be coming into trine with Mercury, and that's going to help the creation process, right? Because you got the moon in Sagittarius and Mercury in Leos, and all that fire stuff going on. But then, at the same time, the moon's going to be coming into, coming a little bit, coming off that square to Saturn and moving into Neptune. So it's going to be like a little bit of a dissolving. And then maybe that's good to dissolve some of the patterns, right? To dissolve some of the emotional anchoring that we've done, emotional decisions, a lot of the emotional rhetoric, so to speak. Because you guys may or may not have noticed, I don't get into things that happen in the world with these videos typically. I just talk about where I'm at, and a lot of it's moon stuff. I'm a Cancer. My moon is in Libra. That's in my 10th house. So that's where I'm at. And my moon is with Uranus, which is the planet that rules astrology. So for me to not do emotional astrology in the kitchen every day seems a little weird to me. So, and again, that's the weirdness. So I don't do all of that. I mean, I can dive into that stuff, but I usually don't. So anyway, do what you want to do what you do, right? Don't get sucked into doing something that you don't do because somebody else is doing it or because everybody else is doing it or whatever. Again, peer pressure. I'm feeling today is a very Gen X-y kind of day. And again, I'm a Gen Xer, but it may be the kind of vibe of going on. You might need some holy water eye drops before the day is over. I needed them right off the bat this morning, but I passed the pain and suffering along to my friends. And they were just as frustrated as I was when I shared it. So be a fun troll. Don't be a mean troll. And go forth and do great things.